Let's see what's going on for the end of the month. I think after I finish this round, because I know I told you guys that I'm going to be doing June messages, that I might just um, go back to doing my pre-edits and things like that, so I can make longer videos. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I hope May has been treating you guys good. Thank you for still rocking with me, for trusting me to get this message to you. Let's see what's going on. Okay, 2005 out already. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, Pisces. So delays. Ooh. Okay. You have the double card at the bottom of the deck. The Hangman reverse, Three of Cups on the other side. So Pisces, when it comes to like the things that you wanted to manifest into your life, right? I feel like Pisces, there were a lot of habits that you needed to get rid of, right? This is really like when a lot of things slow down in our life, we kind of look at the other person or people outside of us or people that did us dirty or situations, da, da, da. Like we like to blame everybody outside of us. But this is really saying like it was you, it was your habits that were kind of in the way of things, right? So hopefully if you haven't done your work already, like your shadow work, working on yourself, definitely like be honest with yourself. Like, I really feel like Pisces, because what I'm hearing for you is like your winning season was supposed to happen already, but because there was this lack of faith in yourself and how you put yourself in certain positions, how you put yourself in certain situations, whether that's lack of discernment, not listening to your intuition, yada, yada, yada. Like, being honest with your contributions to where you are right now, right? Be honest with your contributions. Like, what have you done to put yourself in this position, right? Rejection, a lot of you guys are needing to, yeah, okay. So a lot of you guys are needing to, child, y'all know every single live I gotta pick up hella cards because the way these cards fly out. And I just saw 212, which is relationships. Um, but this is telling me too, Pisces, that you guys are needing to learn that rejection is protection. It's like y'all know that, but y'all don't really necessarily trust it, right? So it feels like spirit keeps trying to pull you away from certain people, especially romantic, y'all. Especially romantic. Please, if you feel like that person is rejecting you, they're not showing you enough love, yada yada yada, they're not showing up. Okay, well, bye. Like you guys really need to learn who you are. Like when I say learn who you are, like really learn that you are that person. You know what I'm saying? Like don't let people walk all over you. Don't let people cross your boundaries. Don't let people use you, utilize you. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all really like this is literally. I was just about to say this is a subconscious thing, and you have concealment. There's some self awareness that needs to happen here, and you need to raise your self love a little bit, right? A lot of us think that we love ourselves and we have all this self love, but really, when we allow people to disrespect us, when we allow people to cheat, to lie, to steal, you know what I'm saying, to throw shade, and we just continue to stay, then really we don't have respect for ourselves because like there's a difference, and I'm not talking about like you have one disagreement and that's it. I'm talking about like somebody that's constantly doing this to you, and you're speaking up, and they just keep doing it, right? At some point, you have to look at yourself and say, why am I accepting this in my life? Like why, right? Um, why am I accepting it, right? There's a difference between people who are just like not willing to like have those conversations and people who sit there and they just allow people to just abuse them essentially over and over and over again, right? So this just to me feels like there's some boundaries that needs to be established with other people and yourself, right? Literally, because spirit is trying to push some energy away from you, cast away negative energy. Cast away negative energy. Definitely take what resonates and leave what doesn't, because this is a collective reading. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be different for everybody, literally. But finding love reverse. Thank you, spirit, because people be listen. I don't pull stuff out my booty hole. If spirit is telling you to walk away from somebody, that is what spirit wants you to hear. Okay, like I know a lot of people be making a lot of excuses. Oh, this person should stay because of this. This person should stay because of that. No, some of y'all gotta be honest with yourself and say maybe this person needs to motherfucking leave my life. Like be honest with yourself, right? Because I can't like spirit is getting irritated with people that get too heady. They're being really obvious with you guys about like who they want in your life, who they don't. And a lot of you guys make excuses for people to stay around. They're not supposed to stay around. Period. Sorry, I had to get a little nuck if you buck. That wasn't me. That was an ancestor that came through me. Because a lot of people like this is why a lot of readers don't like to do love readings specifically, right? Because a lot of people come up with excuses, but it's you see, castaway negativity, love reverse. Can't be any clearer. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be honest with yourself, and if you need to take time, right? Like be patient with yourself too. If it's gonna take you some time, you got the moon twice here. And you got the devil, right? The devil also speaks, and you're not. Listen, Pisces, this is gonna be an ass whooping reading. I can feel it. This is gonna be an ass whooping reading. It's gonna be an ass whooping reading. And you got the tower. You got High Priestess reverse. You got the moon that came out twice in two different decks. You got the tower, and you got the devil sitting right there, right? Unhealthy attachments. What did I say? Let me calm down. Let me speak with love. Let me speak with love. Because I love my Pisces. Let me speak with love. Because this really feels like you don't understand who you are. This is who you are, right? These are the two best cards to get, especially like for feminine energy. But if you're a masculine, like it doesn't matter. This is just energy. But these are the best two cards to get. This is, I know who I am. I got my money. I'm abundant. I'm feminine. Like I'm creative. Can't nobody step over me. Can't nobody step to me, right? But you don't know this. It's like a part of you still doesn't know that this is who you are. Or you don't act like this is who you are. Maybe you do know this is who you are, but you kind of humble yourself, right? And because of that, you invite a lot of this disrespect into your life. You invite a lot of people. And I just feel like people tend to get very, Pisces is a very alluring, like siren type energy, right? So a lot of people tend to become like possessive or obsessive of that energy, right? So I think on your end, you just have to learn what's healthy and what's not healthy so that you don't attract attachments. Because a lot of people attach, because you guys are the wisest sign of the zodiac, right? So a lot of people like to attach to you guys because of that energy and because of that wisdom. So you got to be careful with that, right? And it's a lot of spiritual. And I always say that Pisces, like you guys are very, 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 very spiritual. But if you don't have a spiritual practice, what happens is your subconscious kind of works against you. You could think that you're going crazy. You could think that you're having, issues or whatever. Go get checked by a doctor first, right? But I'm only talking about the spiritual aspect. Your mind can end up working against you because you guys are so spiritual that if you don't understand what's going on, you know what I'm saying? Read between the lines. But yeah, this is really because I'm hearing unhealthy attachments. Ew, I don't like the energy, y'all. Like, I feel like there's a lot of. I don't need to use this word because it's kind of harsh, but it's like a lot of gremlins around you guys. Like, I don't like that energy at all. You feel me? And it's a lot of. Let's see, Prince don't like that energy either. It's a lot of people that want to be superior of you guys too. Come here, Papa. Prince don't like. Prince is uncomfortable too. He's like, I don't like this. Come here, Papa. There's a lot of like people that want to possess you. It's a lot of weird like energy, like that want to be superior over you, right? And that's why Spirit is saying you guys need to know who you are and not let people do this because not to say that you're supposed to be stepping on people's necks, but nobody definitely supposed to be stepping on yours. Like you guys are very, very high vibrational. The energy that I'm picking up on is like a powerhouse, but you guys don't understand that you're a powerhouse yet. And when you don't recognize your power and other people do before you, they will try to use you, right? Or they'll stick around or they'll take advantage because you don't got no boundaries, yada, 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 right? So let's see what else is coming out here. Pisces, okay. First Spirit was trying to beat your little booty, but now they're like, oh my God, let's be nice to Pisces. They going through some stuff. They got to learn who they are. Let's see. Oh, Pisces, I don't like this for you. Do I have another deck over here? Because all these cards. Listen, we're going to switch decks. Because way too many cards just fell, and I don't feel like picking those up. Alright. Pisces, let's see. Clearly, Spirit wanted me to switch decks, so let's use the Modern Witch. Abbreviate. What do you guys mean by that? I'm hearing abbreviate, right? I think you guys need to get used to. I think a lot of you guys are meant to be in people's lives for seasons as well. So when spirit cuts things short, like just know, and like if it's very obvious, right, that you're supposed to walk away from this person, just know, like, okay, you did your job. Like you guys are spiritual. You guys are wise, right? So it's like, okay, like people need your energy, but it may not be for a long term, right? And I think a lot of Pisces might get sad because things always get cut short, or like you thought this was the person and they're not, and da 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 da. But really, it's you guys kind of being in people's lives for a season and teaching them what they need to know, right? And taking your lessons too. But you guys stick around for way too long, and it feels like it's this like this is a weird energy because what it feels like to me, Pisces, is that like when you get into your connections at first, like you're very very praised and it feels very very elevated, right? It feels elated, and then it drops, right? So it's reminding me almost, it's not love bombing, but it's the same energy of love bombing, right? Like people really appreciate you and they love you and love you and love you, and then it feels like all of a sudden it's like either an argument or a disagreement or whatever, and it's just like it drops, right? And then that's it, and you guys keep going through this cycle, but it's because you don't necessarily know who you are yet. It's like you have to teach people how to treat you. You have to teach people who you are, what you tolerate and what you don't tolerate. That's when it comes to love, friendship, and work, right? But it's this cycle of I'm elated, and then all of a sudden, oh my god, this person is not who I thought it was, right? So taking your time, yeah, it's this energy of I'm alive, I'm dead. Like that's what I keep hearing in my head. It's like you're elated and then you're not. It's weird. Oh, that makes so much sense because you guys tend to like it's that fantasy that Pisces knows how to tap into, right? Like I don't want to use the word delusion. I mean, what the hell? Person be bringing all types of fur on me. I don't want to use the word delusion. I'm going to use the word fantasy. It's this fantasy that you guys like to create in your head of other people, and that could kind of trip you up sometimes, right? Like it can kind of get you in trouble. So, really recognizing people for who they are, recognizing people for who they are, and not tolerating, not to- listen, please. It's almost like somebody that's turning the red flags pink. You know what I'm saying? Like you see it, but then you're like, let me twist it into a new story so that it works in my favor and so that they can stay in my life as the devil. You got it's beautiful what you guys do, right? Because you guys see the good in everybody, no matter what, whatever negative aspects. I don't like to use the word negative, but just to keep things simple, whatever negative aspects they have, you're like, okay, like let me, like you kind of twist it and turn it into a different story so that it could work in your story. But sometimes you're not supposed to do that, Pisces, because you invite a lot of unhealthy attachments in your life because of that, because of all this turning red flags pink, turning red flags blue, because we like to see the good of everybody. That's beautiful, but sometimes it works against you, right? And that's coming from somebody that used to do the same thing. So I'm not judging y'all. Sometimes it works against you. Yeah. And for some of you Pisces too, you thought that you were gonna build a family with somebody, and it's just like this person just turned out to be somebody completely different. And for some of you guys, it's like you thought you were going to build a family from this from for what am I saying with this person, and it's only been 2 days of you knowing them, and so they finally show you that they're on day three. They show you that they're not who you think you are, and you're like, dang, I was going to marry this person. I was going to have a kid. I was going to move to Mexico with them. Blah, blah, blah. Spirit is like, what's going on? All right, let's see. Let's clear the table. Let's see what else comes up for you guys. Okay, what's going on with Pisces? That's what I need to hear for the month. Ciao. Stop turning red flags pink. Stop turning red flags pink. I keep hearing it over and over and over and over and over again. You got death reverse. What did I say? You got death reverse. You have King of Swords. You guys be fighting for. You guys be fighting to keep demons in your life. Like spirit's like, damn, I love your grind, I love your determination to be loyal and to keep people in your life and to fight for relationships and blah blah blah. But it's like you fighting to keep energies in your life that don't serve you. And for some of you guys, you're fighting to keep habits in your life that don't serve you. Specifically, I'm hearing alcoholism, right? Or smoking too much weed. You gotta set better boundaries with yourself and with other people, right? Yeah. Y'all keep, listen, Pisces, and Spirit is asking you to really, really sit down. You really have to sit down. For real. And ask yourself, what, like, go through your relationships, right? Your friendships and your partnerships, and ask yourself, what was positive in those relationships? What was negative? Right? What do I like? What don't I like? What did I learn is bad, right? Because some of you guys, it's almost like you could have grown up in like a skewed household, right? Or like a toxic household or a narcissistic household. And so what you think is healthy is kind of like skewed, right? And I think you have to reteach yourself what's healthy and what's not healthy when it comes to connections, right? And there's a part of you, it's showing up as that because there's a part of you that keeps manifesting these toxic situations. So you have to dig deep within yourself and ask yourself, where's that coming from? Where am I manifesting my connections from? Right? Is it a place, am I manifesting from a place of loneliness? Am I manifesting from a place of desperation? Am I manifesting from a place of lack? Like, you got to really ask yourself, where are you manifesting these connections from? Because it's not coming from, it's like you're manifesting from your shadow side instead of your higher self. Does that make sense? If I'm, I was just about to say, if I pull another card, listen, keeping, oh, yeah, yeah. Pisces, I love you so much. Two of Cups reverse. This is a romance reading. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is all about connections. Please, before you get into June, you need to redefine what connections are to you. And if you need to separate from people and just do a little people's fast, I always talk about people's fast on my Instagram. If that's what you need to do so that you could sit back and look and sit with yourself and learn what's healthy and what's not healthy, then do that. Because a lot of you guys stay in situations for way too long. Way too long. Right? There's a connection here where the friendship, partnership, whatever it is, that spirit has been trying to pull away from you. And I just keep hearing vices though. So I don't know if this person that you're with like has a vice that they prefer or that you have a vice that you prefer. If y'all do it together, like smoking weed together, drinking together, whatever. But it's like this toxic cycle. And I'm hearing, what's that word? Cyclical? Cynical? This is like toxic love. I'm not gonna lie, but it doesn't feel like it's like, oh, I beat you up or whatever. But it just feels like two people operating at their lowest vibration and they're keeping each other there instead of elevating. Pisces, you're supposed to be a spiritual teacher, right? So regardless if you do spiritual work or not, you're supposed to elevate to a point where you are wise and you're in your highest power, right? But this is just you kind of like something is keeping you stuck. It's keeping you stuck. It's keeping you a victim. I don't like this energy. Let me see. Something is keeping you a victim. I don't like that for you. I really don't like that for you. Because part of it feels like it's, didn't I say, this is my mindfulness reverse. Didn't I say that your mind, if you don't work on your mind, it could easily work against you because you're very spiritual. But if you don't have a spiritual practice, especially for your mental health, it could easily turn against you. That's what this is. So you guys need to really like get on your shit, right? And you have consciousness reversed. Get on your shit because your subconscious is taking over. Your subconscious is keeping you in a space that you don't even want to be at. Like you keep asking yourself, like, why are my blessings not coming? Didn't I just say, why are my blessings not coming? Blessed day reverse. Why are my blessings not coming? Why don't I have anything to celebrate? It's because literally you have union reverse. It's you gotta wake up to your power. You gotta wake up. It feels like you're like in a sunken place, or you're in like this, you're too like up here, right? And you gotta ground yourself back into reality. Wake up and see that you're keeping yourself stuck by continuing habits or keeping people in your life that like encourage you to continue habits that don't serve you no more. You have the wrong people around you. Because the right people will be like, hey, Pisces, I know you said you wanted to be a business owner. Like, what's going on? Did you post on Instagram? Did you post this? Did you post that? They would ask you about your business over and over again, right? Or what's going on with that? Did you start? Da, 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 da. But instead, it's like you have people that just keep you thinking small. Keep you thinking small. Yeah. Karmic justice reversed. Like your day was supposed to come already. Your blessings were supposed to be here, but spirit, right, it was stuck right on the back of the card. Change. You ain't gonna get your blessings until you change some of these habits. I keep hearing vices. So like when I'm hearing vices, I feel like some of you guys have something that you escape through. Whether that's drugs, whether that's alcohol, whether that's video games, whether that's sex. You know, a lot of people escape through sex. Whether that's whatever it is for you, right? Partying. Just you gotta ground yourself, Pisces. Use your spirituality to escape instead of these vices. Use your spirituality to escape instead of these vices, right? So instead of, playing video games for an hour, maybe go sit by the water and meditate, or read a book, or tap into your creativity because you guys are very creative and draw, right? Some of you guys do need to go by the water because you have flow here as well, but didn't I say growth reverse? Growth reverse, comfort reverse. They are not going to bring you your blessings until you make yourself uncomfortable and break out of these habits that you're in that are keeping yourself back. Some of you guys it feels like you're just stuck in this la la land. You gotta ground yourself. The only thing that's delaying your blessings right now is you have to be strong enough to break yourself out of this cycle that you're in. You know what it is. I can't tell you because I don't know you guys individually, right? This is a collective reading. But you guys are stuck. You guys are keeping yourself in a cycle. For some of you guys, the vice is another person. Is another person. You keep going back to the same person over and over and over and over and over and over again. And you know this person doesn't help you grow. You know that they constantly make you feel insecure, so you're not growing in your confidence because of that, right? That's what they mean by there's a cycle that you're keeping yourself in that's keeping you in the same space, and then you're kind of crying about like, where's my blessings? When's my day gonna come? Well, baby, you gotta change something, right? If you've been doing the same thing for 5 years and you're wondering why isn't your blessing coming, it's because you gotta change something, right? For some of you guys, you literally need to move, right? So if you're in a toxic household, it could be that. Or if you're in a city that like you moved to and it's just like, damn, ever since I moved to the city, nothing's been shaking for me. Okay, then you might need to move the city, right? But it's up to you guys. You got to take back control of your life right now. All right, let's see what final messages Spirit has for you. Because your blessing is literally, they're not saying you got to be strong enough to break the cycle. Your guides have your blessings for you, but they're like, okay, we need to see your strength. What's your mental strength? It feels like it's a mental strength thing. You keep cheating yourself. You keep cheating yourself. This is mind over power, Pisces. Justice reversed. It came out twice, reversed, right? So until you master your mind and you take control of your mind, Pisces, things might be a little bit slow for you. Literally, you got to learn how you're keeping your own self stuck. You got to admit, damn, it was me that put this blindfold over myself. You got to take accountability. That's pretty much what this is. Spirit is waiting for you to take accountability for the ways that you keep yourself stuck in the same place. Once you take accountability, then you could start to kind of like master your mind, right? You could kind of start to take control. Okay, I understand that I ended up in this situation because I ignored my intuition. So next time I'm not, boom, Spirit's going to bless you, right? But you got to start looking at yourself and how you're keeping yourself in the mud. You're keeping yourself in some type of quicksand, right? Look, literally, didn't I say once you master your mind, right? That is when, once you master your mind, that is when your blessings is gonna come, right? But until then, spirit is gonna, it's a lover, right? It's a lover, it's a friend, it's a connection. Once you allow this to leave, then you're gonna get your blessings. But until then, spirit is really just keeping your blessings safe because they know right now mentally you might not be able to handle it, especially if you have these energies around you that they don't like, right? So just, oh, you are truly inspired. Hey girl, hey, you are truly inspiring me to be more consistent. Oh, thank you. That like helps me out because I know I've been a little bit slow with the messages, but I'm just I'm trying to push them out there and be consistent. So thank you for saying that because that inspired me to keep going too. We all gonna be content creators this summer, okay? We're gonna be making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. We just gotta put in the work, okay? So mindset, we gotta shift our mindset so that we could get to this money, so that we can get our blessings, right? It's all just waiting for us. It's just all waiting for us. But Pisces, your intuition, that's your strongest gift. Like I said, you are the most spiritual sign. You are the wisest sign. That's your strongest gift. If you don't use it, it's going to start to work against you. Right? So master your mind and then you'll master your blessings, right? Okay, let me see. Let me pull what happens once Pisces does this. What's coming in? Let's see what happens once you do this. Because this reading, this was a let me hold your hand, grandma reading. This is your grandma. Let me hold your hand and tell you about. Look, Pisces. Once you do, oh, this is beautiful, Pisces. This is so beautiful. You have the Six of Pentacles, right? So literally, like stepping into your blessings. The lovers finally came out upright, finding your true purpose, finding your true partner, your true tribe, because that's Three of Cups right here, right? And Ace of Wands, new inspiration, new love, new passion, new fire, things to celebrate, right? Like that's when you literally unlock all blessings in all areas of life. Connections, finances, love, partnership, friendship, right? That's when this all unlocks for you. Then you finally step into peace. You don't stay in this chaos, right? You have to master your mind. Eternal Charisma is the last card. You got to master your mind, right? That's when this all unlocks for you. So if you're a Pisces and you feel like things have been going slow, watch this reading about 3 times and be honest with yourself. Sit down, go by the water and journal about all the ways that you feel that you've been keeping yourself stuck and the promises that you're going to make to yourself in June to unstuck yourself. Make some promises to yourself. I promise to wake up early every morning so that I could film content. I promise to not allow anybody to make me feel insecure. I promise to remove myself from all relationships that do not serve me. You got to make some promises to yourself and stand 10 toes down in those promises. Make some promises to yourself. Okay? All right, now. I don't think I have any Pisces placements, but I feel like I needed to hear that too. Make some Pisces for yourself. Make some promises to yourself. Before June, y'all, make some promises to yourself and stand 10 toes down in those promises. Okay? All right, now. If this message resonates, definitely make sure to like, share, subscribe, share the video. I'm about to go live. I think I have Aries is the last sign. I got a reading at 2 o'clock. So Aries, I'm going to do your reading around 6 o'clock. Okay? Or 5 o'clock. All right. Love you guys. Bye. It won't end. Wow, this is really tweaking. It won't end, y'all. Hey, y'all. Well, thank you for staying in with me. I don't know why this